again, welcome. So this is where we're going to present Shabbat to all of you. Like Gon said, it's a special prayer that we don't do any other day of the week. It's strictly for Shabbat. And today, at least, we're going to show you the most important parts of that prayer. And like he said, we separate, like in any other prayer, girls and boys. You can see girls and boys. And so this involves several steps that we'll go through, each one Kiddush, and usually this goes before you eat. So we already ate because we're hungry, but it's fine. But usually, I just want you to know it's reversed. Okay?
אוקיי, זה היה שיר שאיתו אנחנו מקבלים את השבת. רצינו לעשות אותו במזמור שמתאים גם לנו וגם לאמריקאים. כל אחד ביהדות יש לו מושר את זה בסגנון אחר, אם אתה אשכנזי, מרוקאי. ועלמה וכל בכלל שלתת, ויברתם מלחמתת, דמרת ועלמה ויברו אמן. ברכו את אדוני המבורך. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני בכל עם אשר בדברו מעריב ערבים. בחוכמה פותח שערים, בתבונה משנה פי ומחליט הזמנים. ומסדר את הכוכבים. With the right hand, like Allah Akbar, in the Jewish we do Shema Israel. It's the same. Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מועדיך והיו על כל הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי שמך לך. יתגדל ויתקדש שם רבה. ועלמד יברח ורותיה וימלך ורותיה ויצמח וקנה וקרב משיחה. וחייכול במכון וחייק בית כל ישראל בגן וקריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שם רבה רבה בחלמה יתברך תברך ותברך ותחסה ותדע ותעלה את השם נגד וברכו ולמה מקום בלבדת שירת את ברכתה ונחמד אברהם דיברו אמן.
We'll continue for the Amidah, which is the most important prayer in the whole time that we pray. It's a very personal prayer that you do quietly to yourself. It's supposedly a communication between you and God directly. No one between, no noises, no anything. And then eventually the leader would repeat it out loud. But for the sake of time, we'll just stop here. And we hope you enjoy learning a little bit about our religion and culture.
Can you just show what is the last words of the Tfilat Amidah, the 18? Do the movement if you can, please.
עושה שלום יומם ובהחמה לשלומנו ומקום ישראל ואמרו אמן.
עושה שלום במרומיו ועושה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. What is the end of the Muslim prayer?
Salam alaikum.
Very similar.
All my traditions based, there's Sephardic Jews, Ashkenaz Jews, Jews from Morocco, from Greece, from Turkey. In the United States, everyone has their own different tradition that their family used to do it, or maybe it's just the community, and it's a different tune, but it's always the same words.
Candles, when we light the candles for Shabbat, the candles feel serene and inner peace. We light the Shabbat candles before Shabbat enters, and we welcome it with light, so that Shabbat is light and good, because it is forbidden to light fire on Shabbat. A candle is inner peace. This means that Shabbat candles flood the soul with inner peace during the Shabbat and allow the individual to end the Shabbat peacefully. This prayer has to be said quietly. Every girl who has passed her bar mitzvah at the age of 12 needs to bless over the handles. העולם אשר אוהב שלך אמן.
Now we're going to do the kiddush, which is the blessing of the wine, which is sanctifying the Shabbat dinner.
And we drink wine because it's a festive and special holiday.
That's not wine. This is grape juice.
It's grape juice. It's grape juice.
יום השישי ויחול בשמיים בארץ וכל צער מחר יום היום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה שעות ויום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי וקדש אותו יום שעות מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות צווים ארנן ברוך אתה ה' אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרחן ברוך אתה ה' אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר גיצרנו מצאתנו מצבנו ושבת קדשו קרב רצון יחלטנו זיכרון למעשה וראשית כיום תחילה למקראי כל יציאת מצרים
לנו בחרת ויתנו קידשת מכל העמים שבת קודשך ואהבה ורצה ניחמתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש את השבת.
That's okay. So we wash our hands for many reasons. The main reason is so that we can have clean hands before we eat. But also we want to be clean for Shabbat as a whole. And we want to be as neat and tidy and fresh for Shabbat because it's a very special day. And also another reason that we wash our hands is because we want to be like the Kohen Gadol in the first temple. And he used to wash his hands very frequently.
עכשיו, הסיבה גם שאנחנו עושים זה כדי להיות כמו הכהן הגדול שנהג בשבת ימים רבות בבית המקדש.
So it's like you have a jar of water and you pour it on one hand and then pour it on the other, and there's no soap or anything, just water. And some people do it 3 times per hand, and some people just do it once. It's just different. And then also, once we wash our hands, we don't talk until we do the next step, which is the challah, which will be explained. So, but I mean, right now we'll talk. But usually, it's completely silent until you do the next thing.
So now we cut the challah, and we always cover the challah because it's kind of an idea that God doesn't want to even embarrass the challah. He's that scared to even embarrass like a food, so that the grape juice goes first and we do the kiddush first. So we cover the challah, and when we cut it, after the bracha that we say, we don't give it out because it's like a bad omen. So we put it in a bowl and we hand it around. We also use salt to remind us of the tears that we cried when the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed for the second time. And this is just a tradition, but most families do it, and they just dip it in and they put it in the bowl to pass around to their family. Now we're going to say the bracha. But you have to put your hand on the challah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher motzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. And then you take it on. Eat it.
I teach you the whole Judaism in 10 minutes.
Usually, now we would, so after you eat bread, you can start having your Shabbat meal and
Shalom Aleichem Malachei Hashem Malachei Elyon Melech Malachei Amalakim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Boachem Leshalom.
Shabbat, 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 Shalom.